In this video, we'll be comparing the Pawfessor and the HUITREE brands of cat tree here. Let's give you a quick tour of both of these, then go through some of the pros and cons that I've noticed that you should probably be aware of before buying either one of these. So let's get to it. Let's start with the Pawfessor on the left. We're gonna go through and show you the little condo area at the bottom. You have a grooming station and a scratching pole there. You do have a little spring ball toy as well as a hanging ball toy and a nice big hammock area there. And then the top level here is a standard kind of bed area, nice plush sides there, decent padding on the top. So let's look at the HUITREE. You do have a ramp at the bottom and then a spring ball toy in the middle there, along with a scratching post. You do have this condo area here with two entrances. Third level is pretty much just this hanging ball toy and a scratching post. Fourth level, very similar to the third level. And then you have this top perch up there. So the first thing you're going to notice as far as differences is a height difference. The HUITREE on the right is 45 inches tall and the Pawfessor is 32 inches tall. So you can see in real life kind of what that size difference looks like in comparison when you're looking at it in a room here. So it is a noticeable size difference, but let's talk about features, because just because it's larger doesn't mean there's more features than the Pawfessor on the left, and that's what I've noticed here. You see some of the levels are a little repetitive, a scratching post and a hanging ball. So it's nice, but it's not necessarily necessary. What I do like about the Pawfessor on the left is that grooming station at the bottom, which the HUITREE on the right doesn't have. And it also has a hammock, which the HUITREE on the right doesn't have. So as far as features go, even though it's shorter, I would give the Pawfessor an advantage there. The other advantage to the Pawfessor is it's better for larger cats than the HUITREE is. And there's two reasons for that. The spaces themselves are larger. If we look at this hammock area and then this top one, compare it to the HUITREE there, really just has this top area. And that's the biggest area. Even the condo isn't super huge there. So if you do have a larger cat, going with the Pawfessor on the left would definitely be smart in my opinion. The other reason for that is sturdiness. You know, the Pawfessor here is very, very sturdy, even without a wall anchor there. The HUITREE here, definitely one of the cons is it's not super, super sturdy. I would definitely recommend anchoring that to a wall, especially if you have a medium or larger size cat where it's gonna move around a little bit. It does have a nice design where it goes nicely in a corner and that'll help a little bit with sturdiness. But overall, between the sturdiness and just the sizing of it, if you do have a larger cat, even a larger size medium cat, I would definitely recommend the Pawfessor on the left. The other big difference that I've noticed between these two is the assembly time. I would have imagined they'd have similar assembly times, but the Pawfessor on the left, I did in about 25 minutes. And the HUITREE on the right, it took me 42 minutes. And that's because the directions for the HUITREE on the right were much worse than the directions for the Pawfessors. The images were confusing. The text wasn't in great English. So the assembly was just so much easier for the Pawfessor on the left. I mean, both of these I was able to get done. They're fairly simple. Just budget a little more time if you're gonna go with the HUITREE. Overall, even though I think the HUITREE has a cool kind of corner design to it, I think most cat owners are going to be more happy with the Pawfessor on the left. That being said, I can definitely see why people would like the HUITREE as well. So no matter which one you pick, I hope this video was informative and helpful in kind of comparing, giving you some pros and cons that maybe you haven't thought of before. So best of luck, and I hope your cat enjoys either one of these cat trees.